Ah, the French champagne.
Let's take us into our next round. Sounds good.
Right.
So nice. Ooh, whoa. The bear is getting more scared of itself or something. The music, even for A Million Ways to Die in the West, the theme sounds like it is the Blazing Saddles theme.
Yeah.
Correct. Is it the same music?
And I wish no, it's not. But it's like it's all inspired by the same thing. The theme song for Blazing Saddles, Mel Brooks writes all the lyrics.
Yeah.
Writes all the lyrics, and he has his friend do the score. But they hired, what's his name? Frankie Lane, who at the time was like one of the big country western cowboy voices. And he came on, and he was giving such a serious, like deadpan interpretation of the song that they didn't tell him it was for a parody movie. And apparently, when he was at the premiere, he left because he didn't realize that he'd sung a like really serious cowboy song for a movie that was making fun of the entire genre.
Wait, that's him singing it. That's him singing it not as a joke?
Yeah.
Because I was laughing that he was like, and from the Blazing Patters.
Yeah.
Like, he's really singing into these certain words that I was like, oh, this person knows it's a joke. But he wasn't joking.
No, he was like, because you wouldn't have gotten that sound if you told him this is a yuck comedy.
Right.
So just like take a stab at it. He came in thinking it was like a new cowboy movie called Blazing Saddles.
Do you guys ever do you think that would be a thing to do once in your career where you have someone come in to help
Trick an old man and burn a bridge forever, but in order to get one good thing as part of one really good product?
100%.
Yeah.
I've tried to soften that to make it so I didn't want to sound like a sociopath, but like maybe once. I don't want to make a habit of it.
No.
But to get the right sound, for example, like this one time, just going, I'm never going to work with him again. Just do the thing and then burn the bridge forever.
Mm-hmm. But also the fact that doing that would burn the bridge is a little extreme. Like that guy can get fucked, I think.
I don't think it was a burned bridge. I think he just left the film because he was embarrassed that he like was now attached to this yuck comedy.
All right. That sounds like a burned bridge to me, but
they've never worked again. Not that they ever would have worked again. I don't know.
Exactly. Okay, whatever. But regardless.
That old man sounds like a bitch.
Oh man.
Old bitch man.
And can you name some you were going to say, Daniel?
No, I was just going to keep calling him a bitch till someone else filled the dead air. So
a little bit. Well, I was going to say
bitch.
I was going to say, and do you want to name one of the great songs Seth MacFarlane wrote for his movie? I think we already
Mustache Ride or whatever it was called.
Interesting. Interesting. You bring that song up as being written by Seth MacFarlane. Very interesting. Let me just.
You brought it up. Are you gonna?
Yeah.
Are you gonna play Shapoopy for us because we know it sounds the same?
No, he's setting up his rendition.
No.
Shut up.
Are you kidding me?
No matter what may be your age, you always may cut off my dash. You will suit all the girls to the hair if you've only got a mustache. A mustache, a mustache. If you've only got a mustache.
That's a real song.
Are you shitting me?
Is he credited as having wrote it in the movie?
Yep. I think so. I didn't notice it, but I was just doing some research today, and I was like, "Oh, let me see. Oh, what's it? Oh, there's a lot of like classical renditions of the song. Very weird, but oh my god, it's a Stephen Foster song." And then they make that Stephen Foster joke after they leave the barn dance, and it all crystallized.
What Stephen Foster joke?
She's like, oh, well, maybe that song stuck in my head. The Mustache song is stuck in my head. Oh, well, sing another one. Yeah, way to burp. And then he says, there are only 3 songs and they're all written by Stephen Foster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that definitely didn't land with me. That lands with 0.05% of the audience, maybe.
Yeah.
Little Easter egg.
Ridiculous. Do you think that's the entire reason that Seth MacFarlane wrote this movie?
Just the song, yeah. He sang it at like a music competition when he was 15. And
yeah, exactly. It's a great sequence. Great choreography. A lot of fun. Well executed. Well shot. It's fun.
I wanted more shit like that in this movie. I wanted more music. I wanted more musical numbers.
You weren't expecting a rom-com?
I was expecting a rom-com, but I was expecting a more Family Guy-esque rom-com.
Mm.
I thought it would be packed full of music. I thought Seth MacFarlane would sing at least one song.
Yeah.
Sadly, no. He does have a good voice.
Yeah.
He has a great voice.
Yeah.
So I thought that in a movie that is clearly meant to be his like vehicle into these kinds of roles in Hollywood, he would try to showcase all of his talents. But
that is a funny point, eh? You think that he would have. Maybe he was trying to prove that he could be Hollywood and not just be like a one-trick pony. Even though he's a multi-trick pony. I think Seth MacFarlane is a really impressive artist.
Yeah.
Overall, just to make that point at some point in this podcast.
Yeah, I don't know. The jury is still out for me because I Family Guy in its heyday was brilliant.
Yeah.
Now it's a hot mess.
Yeah.
I thought Ted 1 was kind of genius, but felt a lot like a live action Family Guy.
Yep.
To the point where like the lead character voice is ripped right off of Peter Griffin. Mm-hmm. And then this is kind of.
Have you seen The Orville?
I haven't, but I've heard mixed reviews.
Yeah, it's like TV sci-fi run of the mill, but it deals with more like kind of mature is a weird word, more like themes that Star Trek wouldn't feel comfortable exploring because of their kind of like maturedness. So in that regards, it's well executed, and he is a steering factor in that. It's definitely way better than either of the Star Trek series or any of the 3 Star Trek series that are currently on. Orville, it like leaves them all behind in the dust.
Well, I've heard that. I've heard that they that if you're expecting like a sci-fi comedy, then look elsewhere because it actually tackles some pretty serious.
It dives into some philosophical topics that I haven't thought about.
Maybe I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's cool. But the sound-wise, he is. I already mentioned there's a lot of like Star Trek stings in this that are like. It's obviously not ripped straight from Star Trek, but he told the composer to watch a few episodes of Next Gen to get his idea for end of scene stings.
Yeah, well, I mean, the soundtrack for this movie clearly is just it's an homage to certain genres just through and through, right? Like he's not trying to break the mold, as opposed to Mel Brooks, who is doing something similar, but he's coming up with original lyrics. He has way more musical numbers in it that are from a variety of different genres. He has his classic kind of sight gags where you see the live orchestra or jazz band playing on site.
Yeah.
Count Basie, yeah.
That was great.
Off the top, you get the musical number where they're play a working song.
The barber
what do you
shop?
mean?
Yeah,
and
the
then they break into this.
It was great.
I get no kick from champagne. It's perfect.
I get no kick from champagne.
And then it shows. And then it goes right into the idiot, white foreman, being like, "No, sing a real song like Camptown Races." And they all
races, 10 miles long, all the do all day.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, it looks super cheap, but it is that's a great, like, it's all about the sound of it, right? Mm-hmm. And I agree with that. I think Mel Brooks did stuff, even if it is like 80-yard little lines that didn't have to be there, Dan, like I guess it's the end of that suit. Like that
so good.
It's as though they had that shot and they were like, it's not funny, you know? Can we just let's just like ADR something in there.
Yeah.
And they like played with lines until one cracked them up enough. They were like, all right, this goes in the movie.
Mm-hmm. But see, this is obviously not sound. I guess it kind of is, but those small, simple gags I thought were way funnier than the way over the top kind of slapstick yuck shit this movie was doing throughout. That's why this gag with the hand is so good, because it's simple, it's subtle, it's unexpected. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah,
I understand. I disagree, but I understand.
One day we'll find a common ground, Sean.
I don't know.
God, and then we'll.
I hope not. This podcast is over. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The Citizen Kane of the week is